another thing you can do with those delicious duck legs. So generally what you would do is the night before sort of sprinkle them with a little salt. This was of course a way of preserving duck or goose. They were preserved and cooked in duck fat and preserved, and they kept them for months on end. So sprinkle with a little salt. That will actually firm them up a bit and also add flavour, of course. Then the other thing that I like to put with it is a few little thyme leaves. So we get, that's a bit of dried thyme. I'll throw the rest of that into the stock pot, and I have some more fresh thyme here. So we'll sprinkle a little bit more fresh thyme on as well. Maybe a little rosemary too. There we go. So that they'll all add a nice little bit of extra flavour. Add a little grating of nutmeg. That's also delicious and very traditional. So now leave that, put that into the fridge overnight, put it into a cool place overnight. Then on the following day, they look a bit like this. Look, I've got some done since last night. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these in some duck fat. So I've got a whole big pot of duck fat here, which I've already actually done some legs in. So pick them up, pop them in there, and they should be completely covered with the fat. So put them in like that, press them down, cover them with the fat, and then add in a few whole cloves of garlic as well. These are absolutely delicious when they've cooked long and slowly in the duck fat. I put in another little sprig of rosemary there, and perhaps another little sprig of thyme. We'll cook this long and slowly, absolutely lowest heat on the smallest jet for, it could be 2.5 hours, until a skewer will go through the meat really easily. This is some that I've already cooked in that duck fat, lovely and soft. You can see how lovely and soft that is. And look, the garlic cloves are, look, they're lovely and soft and squishy. Look at that, they're delicious. Now you can either take these and roast them until the skin gets deliciously crisp again, and then you can serve it of course with some lentils or crispy duck roast potatoes would be lovely with as well, and that would make a lovely either main course or a starter depending on what size portion you want. It could be lovely on a little salad as well. Otherwise, if you want to keep them for months on end, this is a traditional pot, a little pot for keeping duck confit in. So look, you can see here I have some underneath already, and I'm adding in some more duck legs on top, and then I would like to cover it completely with duck fat, because when they're covered with duck fat, that actually seals the pot, keeps out the air, and then they'll keep for months on end. And this was of course a way of preserving duck or goose long before the time of refrigeration. Every now and then when they felt like eating a little duck again, they'd go down to the cellar, bring up their confit pot, and then warm the pot in some hot water so that the fat actually melted. Then they'd fish out some duck legs and then cook those whatever way they wanted. Then of course the fat then would solidify again and then seal the pot, so the rest of the duck legs would keep perfectly down in the cold larder. When these are finished, I'll pour off the duck fat off them and in here. Here we are, it's lovely and crispy. Look, crispy underneath as well, and completely soft. So let's pick this up, just pop it on top of a little, whoops, that's hot, on top of some salad leaves, and then I'm going to put a few little extra leaves, and just because they're in season and I'm using them for everything at the moment, some lovely little wild garlic flowers. Just a simple little salad with a little confit on top, sprinkles of flaky sea salt, and there you have a perfect little feast for a light supper or for a starter if you're feeling a little bit hungry. So this is duck confit, originally a way of preserving duck in the French bourgeois style, but now beloved of so many restaurants, and a wonderful way to use the duck legs.